first coverage of the IGP. Let me send the stream first. IGP World Cup. Today we've got an interesting. We've got we're gonna head into the top nine Group A. The UK, Italy, Germany. What league is this in? Let me check. While I check that, let's look over the standings, see. Let's look at like the top individual players from last time. Top individual guys were KP, Pierre, Christian, Cameron, and Mahir. That was the top 5 of the individual players, and they're in League D. Cup D. And today we've got Germany 1, UK 1 and Italy. For Germany 1, there's a lineup of Ferdinand Porsche, Volker Smitty, Tucker, Christian Hecker, Donny, and Otto Krom. For the UK, there's Joe Smith, Luke Christophers, Cameron Pullock, Phil Macy, Chris Stanley, and Mahir Subani. For Italy, there's Lorenzo Crozio, Ivo Spinotto, Marco Mallorca, Matteo Ciapalupi, Sisco, and Francisco De Angelo, aka Frank. And how long do we get to Is qualifying? Oh no. Just gonna have to wait for a little bit for qualifying results to come out. Qualifying out is the race is at Abu today. Practice times is Phil first for UK, Chris second for UK, Matteo third for Italy, Ferdinand fourth for Germany, Mahir fifth for UK, Cameron sixth for UK, Volker seventh for Germany, Dani eighth for Germany, Frank ninth for Italy, Christian Hecker 10th for Germany, Tucker 11th for Germany, Otto Krom 12th for Germany, Luke Christophers 13th for the UK, Mission went tomorrow, Evil Spinato 14th for Italy, Lorenzo 15th for Italy, Cisco 16th for Italy, Joe Smith 17th for the UK, and Marco Mallorca 18th for Italy. And here are our qualifying results at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Both UK and Germany did a little bit of a split. Germany, there is Volker Smitty on pole position for Germany, then Chris Stanley for the UK, Dani for Germany, Cameron Pullock for the UK, Ferdinand Porsche for Germany, Mahir for the UK, and then on the soft compounded tires, there's Lorenzo for Italy, Christian Hecker for Germany, Sesco for Italy, Evil Spinato for Italy in 10th, Otto Krom for Germany in 11th, Tucker for Germany 12th, and then on the medium tires, there's another split. Seems like every team has a split here. Luke is 13th for UK, Frank 14th for Italy, Marco Mallorca 15th for Italy, Matteo 16th for Italy, Joe Smith 17th for the UK, and Philip Macy 18th for the UK. And now we go head into the race. Do I have... Let me switch this to 3D before I head into World Cup D. Here we go. Turn off this real quick. There he is, Volker Smitty, once again going over the qualifying results. On Super Softs, Volker Smitty P1 for Germany, Chris Stanley P2 for the UK, Dunny P3 for Germany, Cameron Pullock P4 for the UK, Ferdinand Porsche P5 for Germany, Mahir P6 for the UK, and then on the soft compound of tires, there's Lorenzo P7 for Italy, Christian Hecker P8 for Germany, Fesco P9 for Italy, Mission Win Tomorrow, aka Ivo Spinato P10 for Italy, Otto Krom for Germany P11, Tucker for Germany P12, and then on the medium tires, oh Mo, there's Luke Christophers for the UK, and Frank for Italy, Marco Mallorca for Italy in 15th, Matteo for Italy in 16th, Joe Smith for the UK in 17th, and Phil Macy for the UK in 18th place. As the wait continues, we've got 5 minutes left. Now look on board, see the pole man Volker Smitty having a free track in front of him. There's a little whatever, so probably something for oil, considering that's it's at Abu Dhabi, the building, the little weird building that he's looking at. No, wait, actually it's like an observation deck. It's Lorenzo in P7, lead of the soft players. Sees a lot of Germany, a lot of Germans, and a lot of Italians. So Luke Christopher's lead of the medium tires. No comment. And he has some Germans in front of him. Tucker and Otto Krom, and last place there is Phil Macy. As we are going to head back into TV view, here's all the cars on one in front of the other. Get like a close-up view if you go to Phil. Currently in last place. Well, now, like the goals for each of these teams, I'd say Germany needs to try to get as most points as possible while they're using the super softs and the soft compound of tires. UK's got to try to get towards the front of the super soft, also holding on the medium. And Italy just has to try to salvage a decent result out of mediums and softs, I'd say. But we're going to see what happens in terms of strategy. I have no idea what the strategies are going to be. Unless Mo, do you want to tell me UK strategy in the live chat? Give me some insider information. Come on, Mo. L. Gonna head into. Just gonna wait for a little bit. Go into aerial view. Take a look at all the cars. There is like an angle we can see all of them. Well, we have a minute 58 left until the race begins. It's like a very big race for this group. Three of what I predicted to be top quality teams facing off in this group. I had Italy winning it all. UK P2 in one of those teams is not gonna make it past this round. I had Germany getting out in the top 9 round, so that could still come true. We're gonna head into TV view for the start of this race, with like a minute left to go until the race officially begins. Look in chat, see if anyone will want to give want to like give their strategy out for content. Also, can there be a lap car that screws over? Also, if there's a lap car out there, can you screw over Mahir just for content? It would be funny. The reaction after the race, even though it would get you a penalty under the new rules. And now we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it is lights out, and away we go. Volker Smitty gets off well for Germany. He has a pretty decent start. Cameron and Ferdinand falls to last of the super soft runners, as we were talking. Mediums can't really get into soft right now, into the soft train. Donese is threatening P2 right as of this moment. 0.5 away from Chris Stanley, who's currently in P2. Will be nice for Germany if they could get top 2, but it does not look like it will happen this lap, as now Volker is enough of a gap to where Chris has got clean enough air to hold position. Meanwhile, we do see Ferdinand continuing to struggle as he's passed by Lorenzo on the soft compounded tires. It's going to make it a real struggle for him to get back into the super soft train. Lorenzo's now over a second off of the. Speaking of the super soft train, Lorenzo's over a second behind Mahir there. As we do see Ferdinand continuing to be stuck behind Lorenzo. None of the mediums were able to get past the sauce, but it looks like they're going to stick onto that train pretty easily. Joe Smith got up 3 spots at the start. Is Ferdinand going to be able to get an overtake? Oh, nope. Looks like he's going to be stuck behind Lorenzo. Lorenzo Crozio has pretty good pace, though, as Ferdinand now is a 1.42 second gap between him and Susko. So Lorenzo has solid pace, just not good enough pace to keep up with this super soft train. Is Lorenzo going to make a boost play? So that's a question we got to watch out for. If I was him, I would not. And there, but he does go and do it. Oh wait, that was Susko. Wrong German. I mean, wrong Italian. God. We do see Chris Stanley moving into the lead. Cameron Pollock up to P2. Bad news. Volker falls 3 spots on the DRS there. I do think Lorenzo is just going to let Ferdinand go. Hang out in the actual train. Yeah, there is Ferdinand. I do see him boosting, Lorenzo boosting. Can go on board with Lorenzo, see the play that he makes. He does use some boost. And he does make the train. Just trying to get into this train and then use an overcut to his advantage to try to win this race. I don't know if it's going to work considering that it's a DRS track, but we'll see. Currently, Cameron still took the lead after last lap. Don Nees now in P2, Chris Stanley P3, and Volker still P4, no triple overtake on that round of DRS. We do see what Donnie is going to do. Lorenzo once again. Lorenzo and Sesko now trying to hang on to the back of this train. Germany's not really feeling that it's advantageous to hang on to the back of the super soft train, which I can see. Well, it's going to be interesting how this works out for Lorenzo and Sesko. As I don't think Mission Montemuro is going to be able to get up there. He's going to be stuck behind these Germans. Which might be a good thing, might be a bad thing for him. Lorenzo gap is 0.89. He's gonna have some trouble keeping up with these guys until their tires die, and then once their tires die, they're gonna be about to pit. It's a very interesting play by Lorenzo. And Sesko as well, who followed his teammate. Do have Germany as in a 1-3 now with Donny and Volker Smitty. Chris Stanley has fallen to P5. Chris Stanley's the only one of the UK Supersoft starters who hasn't used a little bit of their boost yet. Phil Macy looks slow today, interestingly. So we do see Cameron pull up, take the lead. After gaining the DRS off of Donny, Volker Smitty now up into P2. And at boost percentages, Germans and Sauce have basically full boost. So do most of the medium runners have close to full boost. Philip Macy using a little bit. He's in last place. He's having a bit of a struggle of a race so far. Here is Cameron Pluck in first place. With Volker Smitty getting another DRS off of him. Interesting thing is that the UK one has a little bit of scouting on this Italian team from UK2 playing against them, probably sharing information about how they play. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's something that you might want to keep an eye on. Cameron still getting DRS. Seems like Lorenzo and Sesko are now in a position where the tires of the top guys are dead enough to where they can keep up without using boost. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens with Sesko and Lorenzo once these top guys pit. Which will not be this lap. They are at least going to lap 10. Lorenzo and Sesko are still following through. Tucker and Autocrom are 9 and 10. Ooh, there's a natural overtake. Chris Stanley passing Mahir Subani. It's not a huge deal as it's two teammates, but it is something to keep an eye on. Also, something to keep an eye on is that the Germans are closing the gap a little bit to the Italian soft runners and the super softs. We do see the top. Speaking of the super softs, all 6 of them head into the pits. Volker Smitty leads them off. Volker onto a set of softs. All 6 of the guys who started on the super soft tires are going onto a set of softs this lap. Let's see how this ends up working for him. How it goes for Tucker, Autocrom, the Germans. I put the German starting on softs on a pretty advantageous position right now, if they can get the overcut that they want. Because right now they are catching the Italians by a pretty decent amount per lap. Now the gap is 2.32 between Lorenzo and Tucker. Now the gap is 2.13. Tucker continuing to catch up. Phil Macy's struggling to get DRS. He's just, why does he not have the pace today? It's just weird. Gap is now 1.76 between this time now Christian and Sesko. Well, the super soft runners are keeping in their train. We do see an overtake there. Luke Christopher's passing mission went tomorrow. There goes Joe Smith. Passing mission went tomorrow up into P7 for him. Good overtake from Joe Smith using little to no boost. I think no boost. I didn't see any boosts being used, but it's possible that he used boost because of this game. Seems like gap is now 1.28 between Autocrom and Lorenzo. Depending on how the overcut works out, it's gonna. Ooh, and they're lighter. That's why they were catching. Here goes Autocrom into the pits. So this is like a 4-stop. I think this is a 4-stop strategy. They do go into a set of mediums. It's going to be interesting where they come out in relation to these guys who started on the super soft tires. Autocrom comes out in P13 behind Stanley, Donnie, Christian Hecker, and Tucker in the train as well. Stanley, Donnie, Wuker. So good news for them. For the Germans starting on the soft compounded tires. Overcut got him into the train. We do see Cameron's probably about to overtake Autocrom. As we also see Lorenzo heading into the pits. And Tuska. Onto another set of the soft compounded tires. They do have to use 2 tires because of the 2 tire rule that is required for all managers. And they are top 2, but there is a train behind them. So unable to get a break. Sesko's gonna have to boost if he wants to get to his teammate. Does he get the boost? Makes his teammate Donnie does get DRS off him though. It is now top 2 for Italy. Sesko P7 top 2 for Italy. Sesko P7, Lorenzo P8. And currently the leaders are from the UK and the medium starters, and all 6 of the medium starters do head into the pits. Phil Macy's in a struggle position. The rest of them seem like they have a chance of doing something. And on soft compound tires, here goes Joe leading off. Joe Smith comes out in P6. It's got a very interesting race. All 18 players are in the same train. That is something very interesting to watch out for. That pit stop for Phil Macy is something else to watch out for. Somehow got up into P11 before he is overtaken by Mr. Mahir Subani. Mahir now going for an overtake on Luke Christopher is able to do so. Mahir Subani up into P10 in this race. Now using some boost now up into P9, passing Autochrome. We do see the leads, as also we see the leads shift to Donny for Germany. It's a 3-way battle, pure chaos going on right now. It is unknown who is going to win this race and be top team in this race. Very interesting to watch. A lot of people with a lot of boost throughout the train. Currently in the best position, I'd probably say probably UK. I'd probably have in the best position, even though Phil is in a struggle with his boost percentage. Then I'd probably have Germany in the second best position, Italy in the worst position. As we see Christopher Stanley get into the lead of this race. We also see an overcut there with Ferdinand Porsche passing Sesko. Ferdinand's used a decent amount of boost. Pretty good amount. We do see another overtake. Mahir getting by Joe Smith. Trying to catch up to these other guys. It's the other UK runners who have started on the super soft compounded tires. He's currently in P8, trying to catch Sesko. While Lorenzo, who started on softs, is trying to hang on to these guys who have started on the super soft tires. Looks like he's able to do so with pretty easily. As we do see Donnie in P2, Volker P1. Cameron making a move, overtakes Lorenzo up into P4. Good move from Cameron Pollock. UK now top four are all guys who started on the super soft compound of tires, with Donnie leading him off. He's currently in the lead. Donnie and Volker have done well so far. Here comes Chris Stanley. Looking for an overtake. Looking. Unable to get an overtake. There goes Chris up in the P2. Cameron up in the P3. Bigs all around. The train is split. The top 12 breaking away from the bottom 6. Very bad news for Italy as there are 4 guys there. A little bit of bad news for Germany as there are 2 of the Germans in that group, including Tucker, who is our current last place player. So that might change. I don't know. Anything can happen still. As we do see, the train will reconnect to the slip. Tucker, who was in last place, is now out of the train. It is now a 17-man train. Tucker will probably join it next lap. Ferdinand Porsche. We're going to keep an eye on Tucker's journey to rejoin the train as we're going to go on board for him with him for this lap. His goal is to rejoin the train with using the least amount of boost as possible. It's going to be interesting. Mission win tomorrow is 0.94 away from the train. He might use a little bit of boost to keep him there. We go. Here comes Tucker. Makes it into the train pretty easily. Now as we head back into the front of the train, Cameron Pollock now taking the lead this time. Volker P2, Chris P3. The players are playing patient. They're saving their boost. They're trying to save their boost towards the end of this race. Not use too many too early, and then be in a bad position for later. But Phil has used a lot of his boost. This is not really good news for his race right now. As we do see Volker Smitty heading into the lead of this race. Seems like going onto the medium tires might have been a bad stunt 2 might have been a bad idea. Bottom 7 are on the mediums currently. We are going to see some pitting soon. Yes, we are. Volker Smitty heads into the pits, as does Donnie and Ferdinand Porsche. Comes Volker Smitty. He'll be leading off this group. They're going to have to use some boost to get to each other. Keep an eye on how this works for Donnie and Ferdinand as well. Donnie's unable to get to Volker and mess up a fuck up of the transition by Team Germany. As we do see pitting from Cameron, Chris, and Mahir. We do see Cameron. He's leading that group. Another set of soft tires for him. Does it seem like that was a huge the mess up of the connection was a huge deal for them? All it did was probably put Donnie in a much worse spot. Seems like the rotation is going to be Volker, Chris, and Cameron for this group. So we do see a slow Phil Macy continuing to try to hold on. Luke and Joe are 3 and 4 respectively. Lorenzo P2, Cisco P1. They are down on boost. It's looking like Joe's probably best position of those who started on the softs or mediums. He started on the mediums. Italy is struggling with their boost. Pretty much everyone's kind of for that team is down on boost a little bit. It's not really looking like it's going to be a good race for Italy as of this moment. Things can change though. As we do see Lorenzo, the lead Italian, head into the pits. As the Cisco, Autochrome, and Christian Hecker. Christian Hecker mediums, Autochrome sauce. Cisco and Lorenzo on the mediums. Keep an eye on Lorenzo. Lorenzo and Cisco. There's a big overcut there. That is very interesting to watch out for. And Cisco pulls off a drop. Ballsy play for Cisco, dropping Autochrome. But now the lighter Germans are in front, and they're probably going to be able to catch. You see Luke head into the pits. Luke, Phil, Joe, Mission One Tomorrow, and Tucker head into the pits. Luke onto the set of the softs. As Joe and Phil also on the set of the softs. Comes out in P4. Pretty good, very good position to come out in. See whether Cisco makes a play or not. Here goes Cisco. Phil stays in the train, good for him. Cisco now moves up on the P4 net leader of this race. I would say net leader plus boost would probably be Luke Christophers as this moment. Mateo, Frank, and Bull and Marco Mallorca head into the pits now. Those are the last people doing their second pit stop. And it's going to be a full train of 18 once again after this lap. More medium tires on for these guys. As we do see Mateo come out in P3. He is passed by Phil Macy almost immediately. Here comes Cameron making a move. Christian Hecker battling Mahir Subani. Mahir stays in P16. Chris falls to P15 after getting overtaken by Dani. Cisco passing Matteo to be the lead Italian there. Luke and Phil are trying to get a breakaway going. Looks like Cisco is struggling a bit. Joe Smith trying to get an overtake over Lorenzo. Able to do so. Good overtake by Joe. Next up for him is Frank, maybe? There he goes. Uses a bit of boost. Gets the overtake. Up into P5. Joe Smith is trying to get the UK full control of the train. That's why he's playing aggressive right now. Next up for him is Mateo. If he tries to make a play. Looking at boost, it is Phil Macy with around like 30 something, Luke with around like 90, Cisco around like 30, Teo around like 65, Joe Smith around like 85, Frank 65, Lorenzo like 60, Volker full, Ferdinand like 50, 45, Cameron like 80, Otto Chrome around 80, Bull Racing Team, Marco Mayorkas around 70, Chris Stanley around like 90, Mahir Subani around 75, Donnie around 90, Shuman Tomorrow around 75, Christian Hecker around 85, Tucker around 85. So the boost is looking like right now for everyone. In the lead, we do have Luke Christophers. Philip Macy struggling to keep up as we see. Ooh, and there goes a drop attempt. Able to drop Sesko. Nice play by Phil to help the team gets Joe up into P3. The drop works out for Team UK, and now there is full control to train. Phil is sacrificing his race to help other players on this team. Something to watch out for is Volker Smitty, leader of the guys who started on Supersofts in P6, still having basically full boost. He is a player the UK really needs to watch out for. Here he goes, trying to overtake Matteo Ciappaluppi. Here goes a boost attempt. Joe Smith helping out Luke Christophers, also dropping Sesko. And now the UK has a break away a little bit. Here goes go on board with Matteo Ciappaluppi. See if he can get DRS. Ferdinand now moves up into P6 as well. Another interesting thing to watch out for. Volker's like right on him. I think he's gonna wait. Matteo gonna let Volker do the heavy lifting as he's faster. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Gonna head back in the TV view. There goes Volker Smitty. Is Ferdinand gonna do a sacrificial lamb play? This something to watch out for. Ferdinand might try that, though I don't know if Team Germany's the type of team that would do that. Here goes Volker Smitty. Here he goes using some boost already. There's no sacrificial lamb play by Ferdinand, just straight up boosting coming up by Volker. It's probably the smarter decision. Keep Ferdinand alive for a chance at the points. Now it is top 5 having their own group. Volker Smitty is a big threat to the UK right now. Luke Christophers isn't in the best position, but I'd say Volker Smitty might be second. Cameron is continuing as also someone to watch out for. Cameron, though, he's from the UK, so that'll help the team. He's moving up the order, putting in some work for UK, trying to get up to the front. Rigo Mateo did use some boost to try to get up into the front. Sesko dropped again. Chris Stanley now moving up in the P8. He is now next to go for the train. This is looking like it's going to be a good race for the UK. Maybe not. I don't think it's going to be those 1 through 6s like the other races I've streamed with this team, but still looks like a good race, especially in a tough group like this group. Here we go, Chris Stanley. He's got to make a. He's got to make a play. There he goes. Christopher Stanley gets on the DRS, and now train is back in it. Something I forgot to mention is that Donnie has just made his final pit stop with this race. Currently in P18. With a really good amount of boost as well. I think Walker is going to pit soon. So there him and Ferdinand go. Walker Smitty. On to a set at the soft compound of tires to end this race. This is the third and final pit stop of the race for Walker. Donnie is now in a no man's land there. Way behind. There goes Ferdinand, pretty much using all of his boost to try to hang on to his teammate, as there is a connection problem, and I have no idea what's going to happen now. Now UK has full control of the train. 1, 2, 3, Matteo is in P4 for Italy, then Cameron for the UK, and Chris for the UK. Then we have Frank for Italy, Lorenzo for Italy, Sesko for Italy, Otto Krom for Germany, here for the UK, Marco for the Italy, Christian Hecker for Germany, Mission Win Tomorrow for Italy, and Tucker for Germany in this train. And then we have the guys who have stopped 3 times. And they are on their final stint of this Grand Prix. Still trying something. It's lap 40. Think they're gonna be pitting this lap. The UK guys starting off supers are probably gonna be pitting this lap. There is gonna be some pitting this lap, I know that. And there goes the UK guys who started on softs as well. They are pitting this lap. Matteo's now in Orlando zone in P1. Here comes Joe Smith, leading off everyone currently. Donnie. He used so much boost. Just because a couple of mistakes killed off his entire race. There. As we're gonna head back into the front, Phil Macy's currently in the net lead, I'd say. We're gonna see Matteo's out another lap there. We do see Christian Hecker go into the pits. And there's also a connection problem. Christian Hecker onto a set of the soft compounded tires. There's a little bit of a break, we notice. Walker Smitty and the 5 of the UK runners having a break away from the rest of the field. This is very good news for Team UK. Walker is still a threat, obviously, but the UK is in a very good position to deal with that threat. Another threat they have to worry about is Matteo Ciapalupi, as we do see Mission Win Tomorrow head into the pits. We're going to see Frank and Marco Mallorca go after Matteo Ciapalupi. Here goes Marco. Marco helping his teammate catch Matteo. Marco playing sacrificial lamb for Team Italy. Tucker moving ahead of Matteo as well. Interesting plays. Mission Win Tomorrow. Oof. This is DRS. And they're gonna go. Those guys are gonna head on to the super softs to end off. I think. Let's see how these super softs end up working out this race. Here goes Marco Mallorca leading him off. Oh no, it's the softs. Oh, only 7 laps on the. Why? Probably gonna work out because I'm saying why about it. Mayor coming out in a pretty decent spot in the front train. The top 10 are in the train, and the bottom 8 are in a train. Team UK. Current leader being Marco Mallorca, but he currently has no boost. I'd say net plus boost. I'd say most likely to win this race currently is Luke Christophers. He still has a lot of boost left. I think with around 5 laps to go, we'll take a look at the boosts for the entire field after this DRS. Lorenzo making a play? Yes, he is. Now time to look at the boost for this entire field. Currently, Marco has none. Luke has 85, has around 80 to 85, probably 80 in SP2. Joe 70. Phil probably like 10. Cameron like 30 to 40. Cameron like 40, 45. Tucker like 25. Frank like 25, 30. Mateo like 25, 30. Volker probably like 65. Lorenzo like 40. Christian Hecker like 60, 65. Mission 1 tomorrow like 30, 35, something like that. Otto Chrome like 55. Ferdinand nothing. Dusty like 10, 5. I hear like 50. And Donnie none and is out of the train. First person to be out of the train for good. As we continue to wait, there is 4 laps left of this race. It's in which has been a very good race. We're gonna see. There's Donnie heading into the pits, probably onto a set of super soft tires. Might be going for fastest for an FL, even though he has no boost. Oh, he's onto the medium tires for some reason. I don't know why, but he's onto the medium tires. I thought he was going to go into the super softs, but that doesn't really matter too much. Volker's in P10. I think he wants to move up. He needs to move up the field a little bit. As we head into lap 48 of this race. The UK is in a very good position, having 5 of the top 6. As at this moment, God, I can't speak. Now 2 laps to go. Here goes Joe. The really good lead. Top 3 for the UK. Pretty much all but secured. No, top 3 at heading into lap 49 is all but secured. Volker now down into P11. I think his teammate Tucker made a play. But still, it's like I don't think this is going to be too much ground to make up to really get a good result, to get a really good result in this race for Volker. Going to be a top 2 for these two, the 2 who are currently in front, Joe Smith and Luke Christophers. The rest of it is all up for grabs. Luke now in the lead. Heading into lap 49. People starting to make boost plays. Here we go on the map. Seeing what boost plays are happening. Closing the map, as it's not a very good visual. As we head into the final lap of this race, Joe and Luke. Seems like Luke forgot that it was the final lap. I think he did. Do you see Christian Hecker move up? Frank. You go. It looks like it's going to be top 3 for the UK. As you see Christian Hecker move up in the P4 for Germany. Volker Smithy now making a play. Up in the... No! Not up in the P5. Wow, very interesting boost place there to end the race. Currently finish is another very good race for the UK. First place is Luke Christophers for UK. Second place, Joe Smith for UK. Third place, Chris Stanley for UK. Fourth place is Christian Hecker for Germany. Fifth place, Cameron Pullock for UK. Sixth place, Volker Smitty for Germany. Seventh place, Frank for Italy. Eighth place, Philip Macy for the UK. Ninth place, I think, 6, 7, 8. Ninth place, Lorenzo for Italy. 10th place, Matteo for Italy. 11th place, Otto Krom for Germany. And 12th place, Tucker for Germany. So Germany gets 4 out of 6. Italy gets 3 out of 6. And the UK gets 5 out of 6 into the points. I'm going to look over the results one more time. And then the guys who are in the points. And then we are going to look at what happened in the other group, the top 9 D group. Top 9, no, not top 9 D. Top 9 something. Top 9 B. We got Luke Christophers, P1 for the UK. Joe Smith, P2 for the UK. Chris Stanley, P3 for the UK. Christian Hecker, P4 for Germany. It does get the fastest lap as well. Pole position and fastest lap went to Germany today. Cameron Pullock, P5 for the UK. Volker Smitty, P6 for Germany. Frank, P7 for Italy. Philip Macy, P8 for the UK. Lorenzo, P9 for Italy. Matteo, P10 for Italy. Otto Krom, P11 for Germany. And Tucker, P12 for Germany. Those are the point scores for today. We are going to look at what happened in... What league was it? League is top 9B in. It was World Cup E. And this is a very good race for France. France had Jerome P1, Fran Milan P2, Julian Azo P3 for France, Aurice Sbat P4 for France, Torpedo P5 for East Asia, Jeremy P6 for France, LaFerrari aka KP P7 for Eastern Asia, Finn P8 for Eastern Asia, P9 is Jules Box for France, Pierre P10 for France, Rudens de Bos P11 for Eastern Asia, and Raphael P12 for Eastern Asia. Thank you guys for watching, and good